smile out there. There's this very, very powerful thing with the way you smile it out. So today we have successfully covered 3 days of an amazing journey that we have done for this themed week called as the Dumb Mastery. Dumb Mastery is a place where we learn about all the, different 9 different dimensions of human life. And in this particular week, we have taken a theme which is called as 37 Hard. And this is a place where we are going to use some of the deepest secrets of human productivity and the resources out there. And that's true. We are going to run all these things all by yourself. So I have some people who have participated in the last few days, and we have taken considerations on every steps. So Monday, we ideate, we share certain pointers by which your brain cells gets into a very, very hyperactivated form and gives you results within less than 5 minutes to 10 minutes. On Tuesday, we use the same ideas when we attach a purpose, which is something that we have done yesterday. If you have missed out that video, then there is a link down probably somewhere. Just go figure it out, and you'll be able to see. Yesterday, we have attached a purpose. Today, it is the best thing because this is how anything in this planet is going to be monetized. Okay, so this is called materializations. So your ideas, if it is not being seen as a benefit, as a function, as a usability partner, then it is of no use. People will not understand this. And that's why your ideas has to be somewhere put into a kind of a blueprint or some structure, format, checklist, something which people take it as a tangible element. So how do you create an idea to a tangible element is something that we'll be doing it in the next 5 to 10 minutes. And people who are watching this on YouTube or video, this is not an entertainment. This is edutainment, you can say, plus it is an implementations. So 80% of implementation and 20% is the guided principles, which is going to do some amazing stuff. Now, let me come to the topic. The topic today is called as the 37-day hard. And as we are shooting this video, we'll be doing an exercise in the next few minutes. What is 37-day hard? The original name of this was, in the ancient, India, it was 111 days, vrata. Have you heard of this word called vrata? Hello? Okay. So vrata has a particular thing. There is a particular kind of a discipline into that. Even sadhana is a kind of an indirect way of a discipline. Yes or no? You have to get up at certain things. You have to eat certain things. You have to avoid certain things. Yes? Hello? Right? So this is a different kind of a discipline which you do consciously on your target goal. This is like probably the lowest most part in the spirituality concepts. And 37 is a number which is also a kind of a numerologically or a Vedic science oriented number which gives you a lot of power. 37 days, if you see, according to Bhagavad Gita, you can sleep for 6 hours a day. And the remaining, whatever the hours left out for 37 days, it becomes 666. That means the number of the beast. Just Google it out. 666, called as number of the beast. When you overcome, this intent of implementation, that means you have that power, that zeal. That is something which is technically done only when your idea gets a purpose, which you have done it yesterday. You will never do anything. You will never implement. You will never have that energy to break that inertia unless and until you attach a purpose, a big cause, a deep sense of, doing certain things. There has to be a benefit-driven or a cause-driven power. So that has been done yesterday. Today, what we are going to do is the materialization, where we are going to make a tangible asset out of it. Okay, what all things you can do out of it? So what is 37-day hard? So as I said, some people have started putting it in different names. The person who initiated this in 2021, he was a foreigner, and he initiated this for 75 days. He did some 4 tasks. 4 tasks includes exercises, reading a religious book, some 4 liters of water per day, and there was one more thing I think that was connected to his life. And he did this continuously, and he recorded all these things, documented it, and shared it on the social media. What is 37-day hard? 37-day hard is technically more difficult than that. Here, you are supposed to do 37 conscious decisions or implementations for 37 days. And if you break that, you start with day one. Okay, you start with day one. So again, it all starts. Now, to make it much more simplified, what we did is just do a simple 10 things or 5 things or 2 things, whatever you feel like, and do it for a period of around 4 days. Okay. And today is the third day. We initiated all these things on the Monday last, and this is something that we are shooting it on Wednesday. And uh, this structure is very, very powerful. So, very simple causes that we have now. Just a second. So, on Monday, last Monday, we initiated this entire thing, and just a second, yeah. And yesterday we did a purpose. Okay, so my screen is going to show you some of the purposes what people have shared with this, right? So they have shared, this will change their lifestyle, improve health, consultation. I mean, this will be like good for them, and yeah. So this will take care of my health, better networking, supplies, prospects, good, all the good things. Okay, this is good. Yes or no? Okay, this thing is good. Now, how do you do this? Um, how do you materialize this? How do you make it a chantable thing? Okay, how do you do all these points? I want you guys to write down today 10 pointers. Okay, the link should be given to you by the team. Okay, if you don't have the link, just raise your hand, or else the team can give the link. If you don't have the link, let me just share with you. Just a second. Yeah. So here is the link. I'm just sharing with the link. People who are watching this on YouTube and if you don't have the link, don't worry. You can still type in the comments and you can still participate. This is something that I'm giving it open for people here. So here is the link for everyone. Okay. Right. So what you do is you go here. Okay. And today I want you to write down how are you. So put your details here. By the way, this is a GDPR compliant, program. Your name, email ID, database, nothing will be shared to people. So here, my life, my time, my dumb plan of action. Here, I want you to write down materialization of 37-day heart. Okay, materialization of 37-day heart. That is something that you can write. So how are you going to do this? What are the things by which you think that this is something can be concrete? How do you plan this out? Okay, so you can write down, your stuff here. So this is the first part before you monetize certain things. For example, what I can do right now is I can create a kind of a priority chart. So I will show it to you, my priority chart, what I'm going to do in the morning, afternoon, evening, what resources I need. So this is something that will give me some ideas, how much things I have and what should I do for you. So for example, I have created an Excel sheet, which I can take a scoring and I can also do every day. So it is always in front of me. So just to give an insight, like, what I'm doing right now, I just want to show you a certain scorecard. So I have a scorecard, which is like this. And if you see, I'm in day 3 right now. And day 3, I have done a few stuff. Okay, I've just done this one. I have taken a cold shower before 7 a.m. Good, nice. And this entire thing results in a score. So on Monday, I scored 29. Yesterday, I scored sad. I just scored only 15. Today, till now, my score is only 3. So I'm supposed to get a score of 37 out of 37. Okay, there is a particular style of doing the score. So now I have created all these things in a priority. Okay, I want you guys to create something like this. So I've created an Excel sheet. What all things you can do? Can you give some other ideas? I've also created another thing which is called as uh, the prioritization chart. So I have blocked certain points. So for example, I'll wake up at 5, I'll read Bhagavad Gita, I'll have 2 liters of water, hygiene, goal card, and blah, blah. I'm going to spend around 15 minutes on this, and I'm going to give a score. Score is what? Only 3 things. Not attempted, attempted but not accomplished, accomplished. So today I have done this, so I'm just writing it here, right? I can write my remarks and FGF, feel good factor. Feel good factor, sad, normal, good, confident. Yeah, I'm feeling confident because I have done this. So I'm just doing it simultaneously, and this is something which is going to score me high. So if I'm confident, I'm going to score myself as 3. Okay. So this is how you do score it. If it is confident, it will be 3. Why? Because 37 multiplied by 3 is 111. There is a science behind everything that we do. This is not just, Dada comes in the morning and does something. No, there is a science. So 37 multiplied by 3 is 111. You are allowed only with 11 points plus minus as a buffer so that you reach 100% every goddamn day. This gives you a kind of a small dopamine rush. There is a science of chemistry also and physics also and biology also. The chemistry is when you have small dopamine. Okay. In the meantime, I want you guys to just fill it up. Fill it up. Give me some of your ideas. What all things you can do? What all things you can do to materialize this, to make it happen? Yeah. Journaling can be one. Keeping a timer can be one. Pomodoro can be one. Having an accountability partner. I am blubbing and probably I'll say the word is uh, I'm bursting with an idea, but I want you guys to do that. Something should happen at this point of time. There is a science again for that. So let me first tell you why this scoring system. This scoring system is always there to give you a little bit of a dopamine rush. You will never do anything if you don't feel the benefit at the end of the session. Yes or no? Yeah. So it is not, you will not do any karma unless and until there is an outcome. Even for people who are into deep meditation also, they have certain things of achievement. They want to go high, they want to learn this. They have something to do towards that nothingness. You need to have this. Phal ka chinta karne ka hai. There is something where you have to do the phal. Why are you doing all these things? Why are you going to school? Why are you coming here? Now what happens in the Dhammastery at exactly at 7 o'clock to 7:30 is this is a time which is called as a prep time. Your mind and body is in a very, very slumber state, slow state, sleepy state. When you wake up, suddenly you cannot jump up and go for a jogging. No, your body is not ready for that. So you cannot do certain things immediately. Only few people can do it. They are like superhumans. They have trained their body, mind, and all these things for many, many years. See, the world needs you to serve the world in somewhere around 8 o'clock to night 8 o'clock. That is where people, when the people are awake, only then you can do a conscious serving. For that, you need energy, idea, system, process, many other things. Your brain has to get into that high level, that state of, I call it as the flow state. And that is only possible when you do this kind of an activity, which is called as an idea mastery and a dumb mastery. Dumb mastery, dumb. Keep your mouth shut. Enough of learning. Now do the actions. We have got enough knowledge out there. Good. So with that, I would request all the participants to push your stuff and send the submit button. Even if it is one idea, you have no idea that this is something that can change everything. And what you are doing is you are collectively learning. So if one person can share 10 ideas, just imagine if 10% will share 10, 100 ideas. So technically we have 100 plus ideas going across, and you guys are now doing this compounding effect of thought share or wisdom share concepts. This is probably the highest level of learning through learning together, knowledge sharing. Good. So type in your answers. Let's see how many of you guys have done certain things. Go. Quick. What are your materialization ideas? I've given you some of the ideas. You can have a timer, accountability partner, checklist. Okay, go. What all things you can do to prioritize this? How are you going to prioritize all these things? Whatever is your 37 hard. Okay, might be like two things. Why are you doing all these things? So let's say waking up at 5 o'clock. Okay, doing a kind of a cold shower. Good. So you understood the purpose. Now you have to give the process. What are you going to do in the process? Today is more of a process day, creating your SOPs. Okay. What will be the process? How do you want to wake up? So probably you have to put an alarm on the last night. Okay. How are you going to plan your day today? So maybe you have to do the planning yesterday. Okay. If you have a meeting today, so you have to have a setup of the meeting yesterday. Today, if you want to do an exercise, then yesterday you should have prepared your, whatever the clothes and shoes and whatever you need. You have to have a diet plan or probably an exercise plan. So in the gym, they have different dates with different body parts. So one day you should do bicep, another day we should do the tricep or something like that. So what is something that you have planned? So today it's a planning structure. Okay. So if you want to earn money today, then you should have planned it yesterday. Yes or no? If you want a fruit today, then you should have put the seed yesterday. So what seed you are putting it yesterday that you are expected to harvest today? Go. All right, go. All right, so I'll just take the first few pointers that we have here. Okay. All right, so process is So someone says, okay, I'm gonna have a timer reminder on the mobile. Very good. Printed paper in front of me. Awesome. Cost of every minute in front of, yeah, cost of inaction. Yes. Uh, so this gives me a kind of a new idea to probably implement this cost of inaction. Let me just do one thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. And then we have, so I'll just show you the screen. Then you can see like how many people are participating here. You can actually have a look. And yeah, so here we are. Okay. Okay, accountability partner. Okay, victory time, type with someone. Yeah, monitor reporting every day. Rewarding yourself, attending minimum score. Give a gratitude. Check how many times you have felt good. Awesome, nice. Periodic reminders, trackers, checklists, synchronizing sequences. Awesome. Timer for every task. Oh man, I'm telling you, this is going to be very tough. Okay, it's like every 15-20 minutes there is something coming up. Okay, and our mind is not ready. So I think this is a very hyper speed thing. Okay, that's why it is called as hyper speed result. Okay, hyper speed result or hyper activated result. HARD, hyper activated result with dada. Okay, let's put a kind of this thing, abbreviations. Keeping a chart, stick to the well mark. Okay, good. So some people, what they also do is they put a punishment and a prize also. The punishment might be go and do some 20 push-ups. That is a beautiful punishment. Okay, or else probably just shower out some probably around like 2,000 to 5,000 rupees to your accountability partner. You can do anything. Okay, prize might be something like you can go and have your favorite ice cream. Okay, you can take your kids out for a nice dinner. They will enjoy, but you will feel the pain. Yes or no? Right? So there are beautiful ways to do the punishments and out there. So what I would like to probably just share with you is, if you can put this structure, now help me to understand how many of you guys find that this thing is going to be a very powerful. So cost of inaction, you can put a number, a price, preference. So for example, if I don't wake up at 5 o'clock, and if I don't read Bhagavad Gita, if I don't take 2 liters of water, hygiene and gold card if I'm not doing, so my cost of inaction is my entire day is gonna be screwed. Okay, and the cost of each day for me is somewhere around 1 lakh. So it is something which is like around 1 lakh, because collectively, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about collectively, let's say it is 1 lakh rupees. So I'm just writing it as 1 lakh. Is it done? 10,000, 1 lakh. So now you know the cost of inaction is in monetization number, like how much is it? But maybe I have a health issue, I can have multiple things. So what will happen if I take a cold shower early in the morning? So it is a health benefit. What is the health benefit? It is going to help me probably do XYZ and cost of. So everything can be numbered. So this is a so this is something that you have to do only one time, and every time you are just marking and scoring. So now this is a very conscious way of creating a tangible system. But by the way, how many of you guys need this template? You need this template, and it has an automatic score. And tomorrow I'm going to show you how to monetize this. Okay, are you guys able to see? Slowly the idea is getting into a concrete structure which is having a purpose. Today it is giving a tangible shape, and tomorrow you can monetize. So technically you can monetize anything. So with that, we are coming to the end of the session. I would like to give you around 3 minutes time. Participants, please write down your names and tell me how do you like to do the session. Oh, okay. Super fast thing. So your mind has now got activated. You are in a flow stage now. And now you can go ahead and rule the world. If I throw you anywhere in any situation, I'm sure there will be fantastic ideas by which you can swim out of those kind of sad situations. Go. Type in your names quickly. Even this is also, there is a science behind it. The more you attempt, the more you take over, the more you take these opportunities. 2024 is an era of people who are attempting it first and attempting the fastest. So this is something where the more you are on screen, the more you are able to show yourself, the more you are showing your valor, grit, and risk-taking attributes, you are taken as a person in charge. 2024, people will always look into a person who can take responsibilities and ownership. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
Thanks for today's session, Dada. So this is like one step further from yesterday, wherever I was. Got a lot of ideas on how this can be materialized, and along with, you know, it's not only about the 37 hard, but the way we am evolving with various things or the various problems that I want to resolve, solve, or implement my tasks. This is one of the ways, which I can follow to solve those problems. Thanks, Dad.
Awesome, great. Next person.
Good morning. That I think indeed it's a very powerful system. So yesterday I've designed my 21 hard. I have started with that. So it is very powerful and self. It's a system about self accountability. You have to be accountable to self, like little things you have to check you have done or not. So it is indeed very powerful. Dada, thank you so much. Looking forward to monetize it tomorrow. Thank you, Dada.
Awesome, good, nice. Keep your score, okay? And there is a very proper structure we will be showing you tomorrow also. And I'll show you about how do it is not just about monetization, but it is also about you are growing, you are making yourself more accountable day by day. See, there is a beautiful thing. People love you just because you love yourself. Do you know that? So people always look up to you. There's a very beautiful science. And they said people always get connected to those guys who first take care of themselves. It is not about the selfishness, because how you manage, how you maintain, how you take care of yourself, your thought process, your hygiene, your, the way you do everything. So this system is also very powerful because it not only helps you in your hygiene, in your communications, in your search systems, in your day-to-day activities, because this is giving you more power for concentrating on yourself, where you are actually now nurturing yourself to a beautiful tree. So next person, please.
Sada, I'm doing this for 3 days. It's already 3 days. I have put 5 tasks to do in 37 hard. So I am feeling more good and confident and less stress actually. Why? Because half of the, I can say 80% of the things are sorted out in this time itself. So I feel very relaxed and it's helping me very much. Thank you, Dada.
Awesome, good. So people who are watching this, if you want to be a part of this community, because we're going to take this 37 hard in a very, very new dimensions. And tomorrow I'm going to show you a little bit of the plan of how this entire thing can be done and can be monetized. So don't miss it out tomorrow sessions. Tomorrow you're going to join in live. So please type in live, and might be for few people, might be around 3 or 4 people. We can give you an extra ticket to come and join in on the Zoom session with us live with this amazing people. So give a big round of applause for yourself, people who are watching this and people who are on Zoom, because this needs your own support. Okay, so you need to pat yourself, buddy. You have done this. So with that, I'll see you on the next session tomorrow. Don't miss it out. I'll show you the different types of monetization structures, and I can take your help to create this in a masses. That's a great movement. Signing out, Yoda.